So hey guys, this is actually going to be strawberry pretzel jello salad. It's really, really good. What you're going to need is some sugar. You're going to need a large pack of strawberry jello. You're going to need at least 16 ounces of strawberries with the juice. You can get these in the containers like this and the boxes I know around me. You're going to need some pretzels. I'm just using these pretzel sticks I had. You're going to need some cream cheese. I like the Philadelphia brand. You're going to need some whipped topping, a rolling pin, a big bag, and a container, for your salad to go in, and also a stick of butter. So the first part is take your bag and your rolling pin and your pretzels. And this is really good for if you're going to a party and need to take something. This is really good and easy. You're going to need 2 cups of pretzels, crushed. So I'm just going to stick these in here. I'm not really sure how I'm bad at measuring stuff. Make sure it's ziplocked. And then I'm just going to just break them. And then you want to get the air out as much as possible. And then just take your rolling pin and roll them as thin as you can get them. And I'll be back because I know I'm shaking the camera. Sorry. Okay, so I crushed my pretzels up and I have a hole in my bag, so that's lovely. Hopefully it's enough for 2 cups. Hopefully it is. Okay, then our next step is you're going to take a stick and a half of butter. So I'm going to cut this in half. And you're going to just stick it in a microwave-safe bowl, both a stick and a half of butter. And you're going to want to melt that, and I'll be back. Okay, so my butter is melted, as you can tell. And at this time, you can preheat your oven to 350. And while we do that, I'm going to add some sugar. You're going to want 3 tablespoons of sugar, and I don't really measure, so if you want to get a measuring thing out, you can. Okay, so 3 tablespoons of sugar, and mix that in with your butter. And then I need a measuring cup for this. I'm sorry, hold on. Okay, so I couldn't find my other one, so I'm just using this, and you want to measure 2 cups of your crushed pretzels. And again, I have a hole in my bag. And wow, that was like perfect. I could never do that again. Okay, sorry. So we're going to throw that in here. And you're going to mix that up just so the butter coats everything. Okay, so I mixed my pretzels and my butter and my sugar in here. I'm going to spray my pan. I don't think you'd have to do this, but I do just in case because I'm always afraid something sticks. So I'm going to spray my pan, and then you're going to take your pretzels and just put it on the bottom. And press them all out. And get it as packed down as you can. And I'll be back to show you what it looks like. Okay, so I pressed my pretzels down into my container, and you want to make sure this is pressed really, really hard. This is a important step of this. So I just pushed it out with my hands, and then I actually took a cup and pushed it down as well. You can take your measuring cup and just really press it down, because you're going to want this is going to be your base, and it has to be strong, you know what I mean? When it cooks down, you want it to cook together. So you can do that. You're going to put it in the oven for about 15 minutes, and then you're going to let it cool completely. So I'm going to get started on the next step, and I'm going to put this in the oven for 15 minutes. Okay, so the second layer is going to be our cream cheese, sugar, and our dream, whipped topping or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to take my cream cheese, and you're going to want this room temperature because you're going to want it mixable. Okay, so you're going to want to stick it in your bowl, and yes, I did wash my bowl out. I hate messy cooks. That's I just can't stand it. I'm always always cleaning as I go. My husband always yells at me, but whatever. Okay, and then you're going to take 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm just going to use this. And I'm going to need more sugar. So. Okay, so my sugar thing needs refilled. You're going to take 3/4 cup sugar, and I'm just going to do it like this. Okay? And you're going to need a whole package of this, and this is an 8-ounce package, so you're going to open that as well. I'm going to actually put my cream cheese in the microwave just for a little tiny bit because it isn't as soft as what I like it to be when I mix it. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I just got this out of the microwave. You're going to want to add your Dream Whip and your sugar. I'm going to grab a spatula. Okay. My son is chasing the dog with his truck, if you're wondering where the noise is coming from. Okay, so add your Dream Whip, your cream cheese, and your sugar. And this again is 3/4 cup sugar. And you're going to just want to mix that until it's completely fluffy. Okay, so I'm sorry guys, I just realized that this part did not record. In here I have my strawberries, my whole package of strawberries with the juice and everything that comes in it. And a cup and a half, or 2.5 cups, I'm sorry, of cold water. So yeah, that's what is in here, and then I just mixed it. My crust of my pretzels, butter, and sugar are cold, and this is what they look like out of the oven. Then you're going to take your Cool Whip and your sugar and your cream cheese mix that we already had done, and you're just going to place it on top, and we're just going to layer this. Okay, and then you're just going to spread that out, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I layered that down. Then the next step and final step is to add your strawberries and jello mixture in there. You can also add crushed pineapple if you like as well. I always use like a soup ladle so it's not so messy and it doesn't mess up your layering on the whipped cream. So you're just going to want to place that as evenly as you can on top of there. And try to get like the strawberries pretty even for when the jello sets. You'll have strawberries in every slice that you have. Okay, so then I'm going to put it in the fridge, and I'll show you what it's like after it's set. And you want to cover it, put it in the fridge, and then wait till the jello hardens up, and I'll show you what it looks like afterwards.